It's David Ducker coming back at you, and today I'm going to be talking about fighting styles, a way for your character, be him a PC, be he a PC or an NPC, to put the beat down, to throw down, to lay the smack down, all kinds of taking your opponent to the ground with the big guy fighting style. That is all about toughness. The big guy is all about absorbing punishment, no selling it, and giving back some of his own. This is going to be your super heavyweight. This is Andre the Giant. This is Yokozuna. This is an ogre, a cyclops, whatever is massive, the big fat knight who you might crack jokes. Oh, it's circumference. He can barely fit into his armor, but he's got the heaviest armor. He's got extra padding. And he doesn't give a damn if you bust in his mouth, if you crack his orbital bone, he will keep coming at you. So this is a guy who's playing it for the long haul, who's willing to take the pain, to give something back. So this is the character you want to put the heaviest armor on. This is the character you want all of your talents or your qualities like toughness, like durability, like die hard, like extra willpower, if willpower factors into your fighting statistics in any way. This is the guy who the PCs are going to hit and hit and hit. And in round number 6, they're going to say, he's still alive. He hasn't fallen down yet. And they're going to start to panic and think, does he have damage reduction? And maybe he does. Does he have immunities? And maybe he does. Is he invulnerable? Is this the blob? No one moves the blob. And no one might be able to hurt the blob. Come, break your weapons against me. This is a great character to throw in there because it can prolong the combat. It can get the character showing fatigue. And this character can show fatigue and toughness. It's a great way to get somebody over, is to have them take a beating and keep coming at you. So usually in my medieval settings, this is a guy who's going to get the dwarf plate or the full plate, whatever you call it. He's going to have a big tower shield or a kite shield, whatever you have. And usually I'm going to give him some kind of bludgeoning weapon, be it a warhammer or a mace, maybe a flail. But he is going to be standing there, absorbing punishment, blocking with the shield, and just swinging and swinging with this mace. And one thing, when I was making this build in a Game of Thrones RPG, is you damage their armor. When you have a mace or a warhammer, their armor gets weaker every time you hit them with it. So you're playing to the long game. You're saying, I have all the hit points, I have damage reduction, I got heavy armor. I'm going to weaken you, and I might not kill you as quickly, but I'm going to weaken you so that by round 3, your armor's done. And then in round 4, it's all on me. So anytime you can get this different style, it's going to be exciting. And you can no-sell. You can get the characters to describe their attack, and how their weapon bounces off his armor, how their fists sink into his big gut, if this is the blob. And he's going to be this clubbering, brawling, no finesse having brute. So that's the big guy fighting style, is just clubbering, just heavy-handed pain, blues, and agony, the double sledge, no finesse, maybe a headbutt. If you can get in there, scoop a man, and just fall on top of him. Get him in the fireman carry on your shoulders, just fall backwards on top of him. Use your weight. Don't let him move you. You are immobile. You pick your battleground and you stay there. This could be a dwarf in your setting as well. Because even though they're short, this is really their philosophy. Stand there, don't move, hold the line, wear big armor. And if your weapon is not super powerful, that's fine. we've got all day to chop this tree down, and hopefully you can take those feats or qualities or talents that let you weaken your opponent, because you've got time for that to actually come into effect. So this is me describing the big man fighting style or the big lady fighting style. This can be a female just as easily all day long. Let me know what you think about this fighting style in the comments below. Have you used it for a PC, for an NPC? What were the results and reactions? And until I see you again, good day and good gaming.